Hello YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year. I haven't done one of these for a little while, mainly because it has been Christmas and New Year. But I'm back with it now, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of GlobeIn. So those of you who don't know what GlobeIn is, it's a subscription box that originates from the United States. I think if you're in the States it costs $35 a month. Obviously with me not being in the United States, I'm an overseas subscriber, so it cost me a little bit more than that. But I think it works out pretty good value for money. I think I get my money's worth, even with the rather expensive postage costs. So apologies for the cat. So this is the one I got between Christmas and New Year, and it's called the Celebrate box. So in the last few boxes I've chosen which box I want to get, but this one I thought I'd sort of have a surprise box. But I did kind of think I was probably going to get the Celebrate one anyway, and I was not disappointed. So I had looked at it and have enjoyed the contents already. I have to say this is a really nice box, and you know, in a relatively short time I've had this subscription, I have really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to enjoying it for quite a few months to come, and certainly for the foreseeable future anyway. It has been incredibly noisy. Yeah, and you know, I think one of the things I find about this subscription box is that number one, all the stuff that you get is sort of from like developing countries. So it's all fair trade type products, which I really like, and you don't, and they're products that you wouldn't get if you went to a hardware store. What are you doing? Cat's been annoying. Went to a hardware store or anything like that, so they're quite unusual. And also I relocated fairly recently, and you know, from the UK to Germany. Would you mind? Do you think you can be quiet? Such a naughty cat. Are you going to be in your box now, or do you want to be in the video? What do you think? Alright, you sit over there. He's a very old cat, and sometimes he needs a bit of attention. Anyway, yeah, so obviously when you move countries, you tend to chuck out a lot of your stuff, which is what I did. I was quite brutal, and I chucked out years and years of stuff. And one of the good things about this particular box subscription is that you can build up all the little knickknacks and things that you've basically chucked before you move. So things like glasses and nice little bits of homeware and stuff that you simply don't have anymore because you threw it away. And this month is no exception to that. So as I say, this month's theme was Celebrate. There was a snack inside this box. And it was a popcorn, and it was chocolate and peanut butter, which is like two of my favourite things. And I ate the whole bag quite quickly. It was quite a really big bag actually, but I ate the whole bag in about 3 days, and it was really scrummy. So one of the things about these boxes that they usually sort of sneak in a little extra snacky type item, and that one's particularly good. So that's just to say. So the first thing I'm going to show you, let's have a look. So one of the things I would tell you here is that they always give you this little booklet, and in this booklet it tells you information about the items that are in the box, but also tell you about a little story about who made the items, where the items originate from. So the items I'm going to show you now are actually my favourite items in the box, and they are from Mexico, and I'll show you both. I've already christened one as some G&T, I should point out. So, one of the things I would tell you here is that they always give you this little booklet, and in this booklet it tells you information about the items that are in the box, but also tell you about a little story about who made the items, where the items originate from. So the items I'm going to show you now are actually my favourite items in the box, and they are from Mexico, also I've already christened one as some G&T, I should point out. Here they are. Aren't they great? I love these. You can see how thick the glass is and how good quality they are. I love the swirly patterns on here. I think these are really, really nice. And these are definitely my favourite things in this box. And they are, let's have a look. So they are from Mexico, so as I told you. And yeah, it gives you more information about the guy who has made these. And they're really, really nice. Yeah, it gives you a nice little story about the guy. So apparently he started blowing glass when he was 8 years old, making small things like earrings. That'd be interesting, glass earrings. When he was forced to leave school to help his family make ends meet, he found his first job as a glass blowing apprentice. And today he considers himself a master of the craft and makes enough of it to purchase a house for his family, which is brilliant, isn't it? And to pay the school expenses for his children. So yeah, that's really good. And I really, really love these glasses. As I said, I've already christened one a bit in GT, and they're really nice to drink out of as well. So let's have a look. So the second thing I'm going to show you is, let me see if I can fold it up again because I've already had a look. Well, you can see it. This is the first one anyway. It's huge. It's a really nice bit of material. And there are two more in different patterns, and these are upcycled sari fabric wraps. They're a set of 3. So this is a really nice yellow one. As you can see, really like the patterning on that. Also have a red one that has some nice little pattern on it. So mostly red, obviously, but it's got nice little patterning on it as well. So if I open it up a little bit so you can have a look. So there's that one. I don't know if different people have got different patterns. I'm suspecting they do. Then you've got this nice blue one. So it's mostly blue, but it's got a little bit of patterning in as well. Nice dark blue. There's a set of 3. And these are upcycled sari fabric wraps. They are from India. And apparently in Indian culture, it says here, saris are worn by women for various occasions. Yeah, you can basically use them for a lot of things. So it tells you about the lady who has made them in this particular case and some recommendations on what you can do with it. So for example, you can use it as a wrapping paper, centerpiece runner for a beautiful table, or even wear it as a colourful shawl or a bandana. So these are really nice little bits of fabric. I really like them, and I'm sure, I'm suspecting what I'll end up doing is have them sort of protecting tables and things, but they're really nice, so I enjoy those. What else do we have? Right, this is quite fun. The next thing I'm going to show you is this multi-rosette handmade papers. So let me just show you. I think a lot of people have kind of complained it's got like sort of dark, muted type colours, but I really enjoyed this. This is lots of fun. Obviously something to hang up. It's from Nepal, and it's handmade by women co-ops in a place in Nepal. And apparently it's made from the bark of the Daphne plant. Only grows in the foothills of the Himalayas and has naturally very strong and sticky fibres which are perfect for paper making. To make the paper, the Daphne plant is first beaten down in the pot and spread into a thin layer. This thin layer then dries to become paper ready. So the suggested uses include hanging in the window or above a bed frame to add whimsy to your room, or save as decor for a special event. I really like this. I think this is lots of fun, and it's quite an unusual decorative item for any room, I think. And there is, I think, one more item. Yeah, one more item this month, and it is this. Another one of these. You'll notice I've got one of these already that I got from last month. So this is more of the same thing. These are fab. It's a basket from Mexico, and you can see this is the lady who made this particular one. Her name is Paula. She's 27 years old, and she started weaving at the age of 12. She weaves palm leaf in order to help her husband provide for her in-laws and 2 children, specifically to aid household expenses and school expenses for her girls. So you can use this again. It tells you suggested uses are gift wrap to store goodies away for your family in any room, or as a colourful piece in a room. I have lots of little knickknacks and things. I'm sure I can find things to store in there. So that's really nice, and it will go with the one I already have for my last box. So that is the Celebrate themed GlobeIn box that I got in between Christmas and New Year. Should be another one coming soon. I chose a surprise one, and also I included added some add-ons this month as well. So I shall go through them when it all arrives at kind of the end of the month. I get them a little bit later than a lot of people because of the international stuff. But I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be a few more boxes coming soon. So I've got a couple of guest boxes. I've got something called Simply Gothic, which is a subscription box from the UK. And it's basically an Etsy type box, somebody making their own jewellery, so I'm looking forward to that. Also another one called Medusa's Makeup from the United States, and box segment should be coming soon. I know I didn't do the last box segment one, but I think by the time I got back from Christmas it didn't seem worth doing, although it was really a nice box. But I should definitely be doing the next box segment box when it arrives. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what you think of this month's box. Did you enjoy, well, not this month's box really, because you could choose it, or you could have chosen a different one. Tell me what you think of the Celebrate box for GlobeIn, whether you got it, whether you enjoyed it. And I'll be back soon with another unboxing video.